Hello everyone and welcome to bonjour welcome um look at me be so arrogant. There's no image that actually suits my persona because I am a combination of something with something. Hi, today welcome. Today you're welcome, tomorrow nobody knows, depends on the situation and the outcome till the end of the day. uh, but welcome to another episode on the blog, because I want to talk about, this channel is about all the random stuff that I do, including communication. So today I wanted to, well, I haven't posted for a long time, and of course having no subscribers mean no one knows that I have switched locations so far, and that I'm basically at my partner's house. We're not legally in any kind of, he says I'm his wife, but officially I'm his nothing till everything is clarified. So I cannot specify that we are the same thing. And I'm also at work, working from home, which is one of the best things that ever happened in my existence as a human so far. Don't tell, I might have been an alien sometimes because I behave like one even now. And I actually prefer to talk while I do this one because because it helps me keep focus on the mind, the thought process, instead of watching the camera, because I know I'm going to babble, because I am not capable of actually having human conversations for very long. I don't know why. This is a trick or a minus point that I always had, and I think I prefer to do like this. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is a little bit of an update for the people who, for the 0 subscribers that are watching me right now. Thank you very much for subscribing, and if you do like what I do and like to see more crazy stuff that I do, and also talk about spiritual stuff and mental health, because just like any other influencer out there, or wannabe influencer like me for now, and normal human being in this lifetime and time frame and whatsoever, we have all been through our personal episodes of depression or mental health related situations, and I really want to talk about mine as well, because maybe it provides help to someone, feedback, clarification, or affirmation of from personal experience, what I've been through. Maybe it helps you understand what's going on for you, for example. And I really need to talk kind of hidden, because my current partner is not actually knowing what an influencer does, or a YouTuber, or whatever. It's he's I'm gonna keep that for something else, for another time, about my partner. Although he's quite lovely, but I wish he was my mental level, would have been easier. So leaving that one aside, I showed you that I have a house to finish, and since I've moved, I haven't worked on it, but I plan to work on it as well, and you will see future episodes in that. It's not going to be the basic things that you do in an apartment, because I try to recycle materials and do those as much as I can in the best of my abilities and my imagination, and hopefully it turns out something really well. But you'll see, and I hope you like it, and I hope it inspires you to do something that it's useful for you as well, so you can have a beautiful house as you want and as imagined it. And trust me, do not be afraid to start. For example, I have individual here, person that is cohabiting the place we are here. I'm going to talk, I don't think I should talk actually, because this is private matter. And anyway, it's not the basic idea that I wanted to reach out to you is the fact that she was afraid to paint the walls, because a little bit of misogynism is in here, but anyway, I'll keep that. I don't think it's the worst of impressions or the intents. They're good intents. They want to protect the woman, which I do really appreciate as well. But I prefer not to be overprotected, because I have learned in my periods of years when I was alone to be strong, and I actually like the fact I can be independent, and for whatever reason something bad happens, that doesn't mean I'm disloyal or anything else. It just means that having the strength and courage to deal with your problems alone, so you won't actually burden anyone else, or heaven forbid something happens to the partner and you want to save the partner, for example fainting or anything, having a strong muscular body is actually very good to have. Although in my case it doesn't actually show. It's a strong fluffy body for me right now, and I really want to lose the weight, but that will be somewhere else. Like I said, this is a random page. This is anything about me as the cookie person that I am. But for the 0 subscribers, or for whatever else comes in the future, thank you very much for subscribing. And if you want to see anything else, that the random stuff that I do, I also have a painting channel which will be placed here at Zatea, or I also paint nails. I do multiple stuff on YouTube. I have multiple channels, which I barely posted anything, because I had something else in mind, and my house, the apartment I was living in, and I will be living in again one day once I finish it, making it up. The apartment had a problem, or has a problem. It's on the 4th floor, and it's not properly isolated, and I have mold problem. That's why I actually didn't paint anymore. I switched to digital as much as I could, but anyway, there are issues that I'm going to talk on this channel, because this is the only place I can talk about me as an individual. The other ones, if you want to see only art, please feel free to look at Zatea, or if you want to look at nail art, feel free to look at Liebe Nails. And that will be all for now about these two channels. Speaking about depression and the side effects that I had, which is very visible at this point, so I want to show it out. I don't know if you can actually, wait, if it can be seen on camera. These are basically sun urticaria. I'm Romanian. In Romania it says urticarie, which is a kind of a rash, I believe, sun rash. I've developed this one since I was 19 years old, and it's due to stress, to be honest, because none of my family... I'm lying. My mom said once that my grandfather had this in his DNA, and she didn't have it, so she's not allergic to the sun even now. She's allergic to something else. But I happened to have the gene, and until it was the age of 19, I actually didn't trigger it. I don't know how I triggered it, but it did. And from there on out, it actually, it was only on the fingertips, like you can see here. Beautiful summer days, I know, very beautiful. They were only on my fingertips, and speaking in the realm of spiritualism, I actually imagined them going up my body and leaving my body, but apparently now they're just going up my body, which is a bad choice because I've made the wrong decision. Yeah, but I can learn something about the mentality and the focus of the human body, the human mind, I'm sorry, not the human body, and what we can accomplish with the mind, and what stupid things we can do with the mind, because every mental health problem starts and can end in the mind, although it does have physical drawbacks. And that's what I wanted to talk about in this channel as well, because I find it very extremely important to talk about mental health and the impact the thought process can have on the human body, because it can trigger, in my case, all the sensitivities that I was genetically cursed with, but I didn't actually opened them up, I'm sorry, until I have reached that vibrational level. I can say, this is the way I actually find it understandable and reasonable, because when you are a happy person throughout your life, your body is in tune with the highest. I'm sorry for the ums. I apparently do that and I don't know how to stop it, but maybe one day I will. So please bear in mind that I do a lot of those, and I'm sorry and told you I'm awkward. That's why I shouldn't look at the camera. I should look somewhere else. I do apologize. I forgot about that. So where was I? Save. That's what I want to say. That's why I think it's extremely important to understand the capacity of the human brain. Of course, I'm no doctor. I am not. I was studying to be a nurse once, to be honest, until I actually found out that putting needles in crying kids or patients is not something that I'm capable of understanding, because I am very emotionally attached to everything. And considering that I'm harming a person with my own hands, it's not something that I like to do. People who are nurses, all my respect to you guys, you need to have nerves of steel, which I apparently don't. So I prefer to help in other ways, even through art, or as I'm studying now to create my own website, because I have some projects that I have in mind, which I'm not going to say because I don't want to give it away. So wish me luck on that one. I'm learning all by myself. I've been learning for a long time, and I've been stumbling into a lot of walls, which I'm going head first, like a getting them down. I need to destroy everything. I'm so sorry. I need to accomplish whatever we want in life. We can accomplish. You need to know that as well. With that being said, I'll see you in the next episode, where I'm going to talk a little bit about my personal experience with depression and what I did, the side effects, and everything else. It's going to take a while until I finish it off. But have a lovely day. Glad to see you, or you see me because I don't see you. Glad to be seen. And I really wish you all the best. Bye everyone. Ciao.